They took our days and they rationed our light. They gave us a city of permanent night. But you can't ration a morning that a million hearts make, and you can't snuff a sunrise that a million sparks wake. For every little ember that they took and they spent, there's a morning in a heart that was never theirs to rent. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, million mornings, million mornings. A sunrise in every soul, with or without their warnings. A million little dawns, where the new day's forming. Oh, we've got a million mornings, a million mornings. The ringmaster hid the sun in a vault made of brass, but he couldn't hide the mornings in the hearts as they pass. Every soul's a little sunrise, every spark's a little day, and a million little mornings push the dark away, so they can keep their stolen sun, they can keep their gray. 'Cause we carry our own mornings and they're here to stay. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, million mornings, million mornings. A sunrise in every soul, with or without their warnings. A million little dawns, where the new day's forming. Oh, we've got a million mornings, a million mornings. And the jester knew it first, in his gutter, in his crime, that you don't need the carnival sun to find your morning time. You just need the little ember that they couldn't quite take, and a million of those embers is a sunrise, for goodness sake. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, and they're all breaking now. A million little sunrises, and they don't need to know how. Every soul a daybreak, every soul a day, every heart a new dawn forming. We've got a million, a million, a million mornings, a million mornings, and they're all ours.
A humble little can, reaching up to the light. A humble little tin can on a windowsill low, catching the small bit of starlight. It's old and it sang to the star, "You're so far and so bright, and I'm just a small can full of radio light." But the star sang back gently from its place in the dark.
You're closer to the city, little can, little spark.
It's the tin can and the star, the humble and high, the little one singing to the light in the sky. You shine for the heavens, but I shine for the street. The tin can and the star, where the far and near meet.
I can't reach the city, the far star confessed. I'm too high and too distant for all that I'm blessed. But you little tin can, you sit where they are. You carry the warmth that's too far for a star.
So don't envy my brightness, don't envy my height. You do the real work, little can of the light. It's the tin can and the star, the humble and high, the little one singing to the light in the sky. You shine for the heavens, but I shine for the street. The tin can and the star, where the far and near meet. For it's not the great distant lights that warm the cold hands. It's the small humble nearby ones, the local glad bands. The radio in the tin can, the lamp on the road, the close little lights are the ones that we know.
So here's to the tin can and the far distant star, the humble and the holy, the near and the far. You shine for the heavens and you shine for the street, the tin can and the star, and the light oh so sweet.
Shine on, both of you. Shine.
For those keeping the ledger at home, the count moved again last night. I won't say which way. I'll only say that on the mirror nights, when the same hour plays from both sides at once, the falling number and the rising number reach for the same total from opposite ends. Find where they meet, and you'll understand the whole thing. I'm still looking myself. Here's the music.
He swallows the flame every night for the crowd. Breathes out an inferno, takes a bow. And I sit in the front row, and I worry and I burn, 'cause loving a fire eater is a dangerous turn. Every kiss taste of naphtha and smoke. Every night I'm afraid that the last breath he stoked, I'm the fire eater's lover, fire eater's lover, loving a man who keeps a furnace undercover. There's a heat that I can't smother, can't smother, can't smother. Oh, the danger and the wonder of the fire eater's lover. He says, don't be afraid. Says he swallowed worse than flame. Says the carnival is colder than the fire he tames. But I've seen him hold the inferno on his tongue and not blink, and I love him more for it than I ever wanna think. So I love him though it scorches, though it singes, though it stings. 'Cause a love that's worth the burning is the realest kind of things. I'm the fire eater's lover, fire eater's lover, loving a man who keeps a furnace undercover. There's a heat that I can't smother, can't smother, can't smother. Oh, the danger and the wonder of the fire eater's lover. But the city's gone so cold, love, the city's gone so gray. And maybe a man who breathes fire is exactly what we need today. So breathe it on the windows, breathe it on the street. Let the fire eater's furnace make the whole city's heat. I'm the fire eater's lover, and tonight he breathes for all. Not for the crowd, not the coin, but to answer the city's cold call. Breathe it window to window, breathe it street to street. The fire eater's lover and the fire eater's heat. Oh, the fire eater's lover. Breathe it all. The band's packing up, the midway's gone still. The last lamp is guttering up on the hill, but the floor's still warm and your hand's still in mine. So give me one more, one last slow dance in time. However the night ends, however it goes, let it end with a waltz, with a sway, with a close. Just the last slow dance, last slow dance, last slow dance. In the dimming and the quiet, give us one more chance. Whatever comes tomorrow, whatever circumstance, let tonight be a waltz, let it be the last slow dance. We don't know if the morning brings the dark or the dawn, if the jester lights the city or the ringmaster wins on. But none of that's tonight, and tonight's just for us, a sway in the half-light, no fear and no fuss. So lay your head on my shoulder, let the worry undo. There's nothing in this moment but the music and you. Just the last slow dance, last slow dance, last slow dance. In the dimming and the quiet, give us one more chance. let it be the last slow dance. And if it is the last one, if the dark really comes, then we dance till the end, love till the very last drums. And if it's not the last one, if the morning breaks cold, then we danced into the dawn, love. Then we never grew old, just the last slow dance, or the first of 1,000 more. Either way, I'm holding you here on the midway floor. Sway with me, darling, through the dimming, through the trance. Whatever this is, my love, let it be a slow dance, the last slow dance, or the first, either way.
Good evening and welcome to the Midnight Hour here on Tin Can Radio, the last frequency in Tin City. Bolt the door, turn the lamp down low, pull your chair close to the speaker grill. For the next hour, it's only you and me and a handful of stories the Gloam would rather keep to itself. Tales of ghosts and murder and a love that can never quite be. So, shall we begin? We open with the oldest story I know, how a single ember, left burning in a gutter, became the grinning thing that walks the midway to this day. Some call it an origin. I call it a warning. This is how the grin got in. Pull your chair close, friend. The rain settled in for the night, and I've a story older than most of the streets out there. Let me tell you how it all began. There was a night, you won't remember it, nobody likes to, when the last lamp on Gutter Row gave up. You could hear it go, that small sigh a block makes when its final window quits. And the gray came down over Tin City like a lid set over a pot. And that, most folks will tell you, was the end of things. But here's what they leave out. When that lamp went dark, it didn't take everything. It left one ember, one small stubborn mote of light, down in the gutter water, refusing to drown. And the carnival came, out of the fog, all at once, the way it always comes. Brass and naphtha and a calliope playing something just a half-step wrong. The carnival electric that runs on the light it takes from people, and the keeper of it, the gray man in the tall hat, walked Gutter Row that night with his long brass snuffer, tidying away the dark. And he found that ember, and he bent to pinch it out, the way he'd pinched out 1,000 before it. And his hand stopped. I don't know why. I don't think he does either. And he's had years to wonder. But that tired gray hand hung there, trembling over the littlest light in the world. And then it drew back and left it burning. By morning the ember had put on a coat, a patchwork coat of 100 faded carnival colors, a cracked porcelain mask with a painted grin, 2 mismatched eyes, one ember orange and glowing, one black as a dead button, and a collar of little brass bells that have never, not once, made a sound. He doesn't speak. He never has. He walked into that dazzling, dreadful midway, and he marveled at the wonder of it, and then he saw the cages behind the canvas where the stolen sparks turned the gears, and the grin faltered, just for a single frame, and then it set, the way a man's face sets when he has made up his mind, because he understood the bargain the carnival makes. Beauty now, dark forever, one bright night bought with somebody else's candle, and he decided without a word that he would not pay it. That light belongs to everyone, that you do not ration a fire, you spread it. They call him Sparrow. He's the grin the dark forgot to snuff, and he has never spoken a single word. Because he won't need to. Here's some music, friend. Stay where it's warm. Every harlequin has his Columbine. This next tale belongs to her, the most beautiful creature the carnival ever made, and by far the loneliest, the diamond harlequin. Every harlequin has his Columbine. Let me tell you about ours. If you've been to the Midway, truly been, not just walked its edges, then you've seen her, and you didn't forget her, because no one does. The diamond harlequin, the brightest jewel the carnival owns.
They took our days and they rationed our light. They gave us a city of permanent night. But you can't ration a morning that a million hearts make, and you can't snuff a sunrise that a million sparks wake. For every little ember that they took and they spent, there's a morning in a heart that was never theirs to rent. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, million mornings, million mornings, a sunrise in every soul, with or without their warnings, a million little dawns where the new day's forming. Oh, we've got a million mornings, a million mornings. The ringmaster hid the sun in a vault memories in the hearts as they pass. Every soul's a little sunrise, every spark's a little day, and a million little mornings push the dark away. So they can keep their stolen sun, they can keep their gray, 'cause we carry our own mornings and they're here to stay. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, million mornings, million mornings. A sunrise in every soul, with or without their warnings. A million little dawns, where the new day's forming. Oh, we've got a million mornings, a million mornings. And the jester knew it first, in his gutter, in his grime, that you don't need the carnival sun to find your morning time. You just need the little ember that they couldn't quite take. And a million of those embers is a sunrise, for goodness sake. 'Cause we've got a million mornings, and they're all breaking now. A million little sunrises, and they don't need to know how. Every soul a daybreak, every soul a day, every heart a new dawn forming. We've got a million, a million, a million mornings, a million mornings, and they're all ours.
Good morning, Tin City. You made it to another one. And out here, friend, that is not nothing. That's the whole game, in fact. This is the morning hour on Tin Can Radio, the last frequency. And I'm the old fool who sat up all night keeping it warm, so you'd have something to wake to. Now, there's no sun coming. Let's not lie to each other before the coffee's even poured. But there's this, a little light, a little music, and the two of us till the day gets its hooks in proper. So put the kettle on, pull your chair up close to the grill. Let's get you into the morning. Gentle. There it is. First light, so to speak. Which in Tin City means the dark's gone from coal to slate. And somewhere a rooster made of tin has got entirely the wrong idea. No matter, it counts. Every morning out here is a small act of defiance, friend. You woke up in a city that runs on the taking of light, and you're still burning. That, to my mind, is the only headline worth the print. The kettle's on. Here's a song. Morning, Tin City. Let me tell you about the carnival's cleverest booth. Newest one, too. Used to be, the snuffer had to come round and take your spark by hand. Messy work, that. So instead, they built a little glass that glows in the dark, and they gave it away for nothing. And they let you carry it home yourself. And now you lie awake of a night, feeding it your light through a cold square pane, and you call it company. It isn't, friend. It's just the cage you got talked into carrying. So this morning, before the glass gets first claim on you, look up. Find a face that's actually in the room. That one looks back for free. And now, your Tin City weather. Today, fog, thick down in the low streets, thinning to merely disheartening up on the Ironway. The sun was last confirmed sometime in 1911 and is believed to have relocated somewhere it's better appreciated. Chance of rain? Yes. Chance of it stopping? Let's not be greedy, friend. Winds light, out of the velvet margin, carrying that smell you've learned not to ask about. Visibility? Poor, but honest. Dress in layers and carry your own light. That's the forecast. It's the same as yesterday's. It usually is. They blow the company whistle before the fog's even lifted now. Rise, it says. Grind. Earn your light. But here's the swindle they never print in the ledger, friend. That spark they sell you back at the company store of an evening was yours to begin with. You don't have to earn the morning. You woke up. That's your receipt. So work if you must. The iron way waits for no one. But don't you dare swallow the lie that you're a machine worth only the turning. Rest is not theft. Even the great wheel on the midway stops a moment to let the people off. Price of a candle went up again on the midway. You'll have felt it. Everything's dearer this season, and the wage stays the same shape it ever was, a little short of the month. I'll not insult you and say the money doesn't pinch. It does. It's meant to. That's the company's whole design. But hear me out. There's a column in the books the ledger can't reach. The rain on the canvas. Free. This song coming up after me. Free. The plain fact that somebody, somewhere out in the dark, is glad you're still tuned in. Free. And worth more than the till will ever show. You're poorer than you'd like this morning, and richer than they'll ever let you feel it. Both at once. Hold both. here's your dawn dispatch, the news as it reaches the signal room, for whatever that's worth. Word from Gutter Row. Mabel Crank has set the big clock 4 minutes slow again. On purpose. Says the city's owed those minutes, and she means to pay it back a morning at a time. The Founders' Day Committee has lodged a complaint. Mabel has lodged it somewhere, too. Over on the Iron Way, the morning whistle blew dead on time. The shame of it. And the paper boys already out. Blank papers as ever. Read them however you need to. That's the dispatch. Here's the thing that breaks my old heart about this city. From the signal room, I can see 1,000 windows, and every last one of them is lit. 1,000 little fires, all burning at once, and not one of them warming another. We got so good at keeping the rain out, friend, we plumb forgot to leave the door open. So do me a kindness with your morning. Knock on a wall. Say good morning to the spark next door. There's 1,000,000 of us awake out here in the dark. And the dark only wins for as long as we each keep believing we're the only one. Old carnival trick, this one. Oldest there is. You set 2 stands of the bleachers to hollering at each other. This row against that one. And you make good and sure it never lets up. Because here's the beauty of the thing. A crowd that's busy hating across the aisle never once looks down to see the snuffer working the rows, lifting a spark from every pocket while they shout. The folk on the far side of that aisle are getting fleeced the very same as you. Same hand, same pocket. So this morning, maybe, nod at the row across from you. Nothing on this earth frightens the gray man like a crowd that's quit taking the bait. Now, my favorite part of the whole morning, the question. And I do want an answer, friend. Leave it where I'll find it, down in the messages, and I'll read a few of them out before I go and sleep. Here it is. Who is the one spark you're keeping lit today? Not a thing, a person, the someone you're getting up for. Give me a name, just a name. Go on. The frequency's listening, even when I'm not, especially then. You've met the paper boy. Hands out his papers on every corner, and not one word printed on a single one of them. Blank as the fog. And yet folks read them gone white in the face, because a worried mind will fill an empty page with the very worst thing it's been carrying. That's the make of most of what'll frighten you today, friend. A blank page somebody pressed into your hand, and your own dread doing the printing. So before you let a rumor set your whole morning alight, turn the paper over. Ask who gains by you believing it. Half the monsters in this city were never written down at all. We just kept reading them in. The bulletin ticker on Founders Square. You'll have noticed it only ever spells out the bad. Never a child laughed on Gutter Row. Never the rain let up by noon. Only the worst of it, all day, clattering out in little tin letters. And here's the why of it. A frightened crowd holds still. A frightened crowd is an easy crowd to harvest. The fear isn't a fault in the machine, friend. It is the whole product. So take the day's troubles in one cup, like medicine. Learn what you need to. Then turn the ticker off and go live in the great wide part of the world those tin letters never once mention, which is most of it as it happens. Your Tin City weather now. A cold front moved in off the gloam overnight and has gone ahead and filed for permanent residence. Expect gray, followed by gray, clearing to a richer, more confident gray by what we'll generously call noon. The lamplighter's apprentice reports 4 lamps holding strong on gutter row. That's up 1 from yesterday, so chins up. Pressure's heavy, like a thing left unsaid at a dinner table. And if you should see the sun, do not approach it. Report it to no one. Keep it for yourself. That is the weather. They hold a lantern parade down on the velvet margin. Everyone out with their one lamp, polished to a high shine, held up so the whole street can admire how bright they're getting on. And you stand there with your own little ember, and you feel like the dimmest thing in all Tin City. Don't you fall for it, friend. A polished lamp and a full one are not the same lamp. Half those marchers are running on fumes and a good buffing cloth. Your ember's honest, it's yours. It doesn't have to outshine a single soul on that street. It only has to get you home. Hold it low if you like. It still counts. the midway, there's a new automaton, all brass and bellows, and it'll answer you back in a voice near enough your own. Folks have near stopped asking each other things. Why trouble the neighbor when the brass man never tires and never minds? I'll tell you a secret, and believe me, I'd know it. A voice can carry a tune it doesn't feel a word of. It can say good morning 1,000 times and not once be glad you're alive. So use the clever brass for what it's good for. But when you need to be truly meant, go find a person. The meaning's the one part no machine can counterfeit. Even this one. Time now for a light in the window, where we hold one of you up to the rest of us. This one's for whoever's listening on a hard morning, the kind where getting yourself upright was the whole entire victory. I see you. The frequency sees you. You do not have to do the day all at once, just the next small piece of it. There's your light. It's in the window and it's burning for you. And if there's someone you'd want named in it, you send it to me. I'll hold them up myself. You know about the carousel, the one young Tom Aldous rode 11 years on account of nobody ever thought to let him off. Pretty lights, never stops, never asks a thing of you, and the children do love it. Course they do. But I'll tell you where a child actually strikes their own lamp, in the dull hour, the empty gray afternoon with nothing whatever on it. That's where a young one gets bored enough to go and invent something. So if there's a little one near you, let them off the bright ride now and again. Let them be bored of a morning. Boredom's only a lamp that's not been struck yet. don't you rob them of the striking. I'll not lie to you. It's a morning for honesty. The gray is closer than it was. The margin took another street this year. You can stand at the edge of the Chandler's district and look out at the nothing where a whole row of homes used to keep their lamps. It's real. It's coming on. And here is the only thing I have ever found that answers it. You light the lamp anyway, not because you're certain it'll hold the dark off, but because the lighting of it is who you have flat refuse to stop being. Hope's no feeling out here, friend. It's a chore, a thing you do at first light, like any other. So go on and do it. Strike the match. Then put the kettle on. Your Dawn Dispatch. The carousel ran all night again. Nobody's quite settled on who for. The bearded lady's aria woke 3 streets before dawn and apologized to not one of them, and rightly so. There is, I'm told, a new face in the Wax Museum that was not there last evening, and we are not going to discuss that one before breakfast. But here's the headline I'd keep. Someone left a lit lamp on a stranger's step out on the velvet margin. No name attached. That's the kind of crime this frequency loves to report. Go on and commit one. That's the dispatch. Whatever's out there waiting on you today. The whistle, the ticker, the long climb of it. It can hold the length of one cup. That's the standing rule of this frequency. First the kettle, then the world. Never the other way about. Morning to you, friend. Awful glad you're tuned in. There's a morning on the Ember calendar they call the still. No whistle, no parade. The midway draws its curtain, and even the calliope keeps its peace. And the first time you sit inside a quiet that big, it'll frighten you a little. For we've all been taught a still hour is a wasted one. It isn't. The still is where the city catches its breath, so that it has a breath left to spend. And you're allowed one of those too, you know. You don't have to fill every last minute with the turning. Let this one be slow. Sit with your cup. Let the fog do the moving for a while. The world will keep. It'll still be there to carry when you're good and ready. It's always there. That's rather the trouble with it. here's the question of the morning. And you know the standing rule. I want to hear back. Tell me where I'll see it. Today, I'm asking, what's the small kindness somebody once did for you that you've never quite forgotten? The little one. The one that cost them next to nothing and saved you anyhow. Tell me. Tell the whole frequency. Somebody listening this morning needs that exact idea, and you're the one holding it. Pass it on down the line. Here's the whole of my morning sermon, and then I'll hush and let the music in. Light one lamp today that isn't your own. Hold a door. Say the kind thing while it's still cheap. Leave a stranger a touch warmer than you found them. That's the only way a city this dark stays lit at all, friend. Not by one great bonfire, by a million of us, each one minding a single small lamp. You mind yours today. Here's some music. And that is the morning hour. The day's got its boots on now. I can hear it out there. Whatever it's bringing you, the whistle, the ticker, the long climb of it, you do not have to carry it the way they told you to. Take it a cup at a time. Light one lamp that isn't your own, and keep hold of the only headline that ever mattered down here. You made it to another one. Now go on and be a spark. I'll keep the frequency warm till you're back. That's my job, friend. And God help me, I love it. The last frequency says good morning, and we will be here long after the rest goes dark. Off you go now.
his keys. The shop still smells of oil and expertise. I set each hand, I turn each crown just right, but nothing moves, the clocks don't tick at night. The customers still come for their repairs. I take the clocks and note the stopped affairs. I try each gear, I test each escapement's catch, but nothing in my hands will help them match. He made them run by something more than craft, a secret that he kept until the last. The clockmaker's daughter cannot make them go. The clockmaker's daughter doesn't know the thing he knew below. The gears are all in order, the springs are wound up tight, but without his breath inside them, there's no sound in the night. The clockmaker's daughter tried every key. The clockmaker's daughter found the thing at last. Was she? I found his notebook hidden in a drawer. The last line said she'll know when she finds more than what the hands can measure, than what the face can show. The only clock worth making is the one that helps you grow. He made them run by something more than craft, a secret that he kept until the last. The clockmaker's daughter cannot make them go. The clockmaker's daughter doesn't know the thing he knew below. The gears are all in order, the springs are wound up tight, but without his breath inside them, there's no sound in the night. The clockmaker's daughter tried every key. The clockmaker's daughter found the thing at last. Was she? I sat beside the workbench in the gray and let the clock stay stopped for just one day. I didn't try to fix them, just sat still, and then I heard it just beyond the sill. A sound so close to ticking, it was my own heart. My pulse was in the pendulum right from the start. I put my hand against the case and felt it through, and every clock in that shop began to move. The clockmaker's daughter, now they go. She found the thing he knew below. The gears are all in order, the springs are wound up right. Her breath is in them, there's a sound in the night. The clockmaker's daughter kept every key. The clockmaker's daughter found the clock was always me. Finally set the time. Tick. Number, please, and how may I connect? I'll patch you through to someone you'd expect, or someone that you hope nobody knew. This switchboard never lies, that much is true. The banker calls the seamstress every noon. The mayor calls someone, I'll spare the room. The pastor calls the widow after church. I sit here in the middle of the search. Every wire that I cross, every plug that I press is a secret that I hold inside my chest. I'm a switchboard girl, I hear everything you say. I'm the switchboard girl, the voice between the night and day. Every whispered word, every coded phrase, every heart that burned in the operator's maze. I'm the switchboard girl, and darling, I know more than you'd prefer. A young man called his sweetheart through the snow. She didn't answer, I already know. I put him through 3 times before I said, sir, I'm so sorry, she's connected to the dead. Every wire that I cross, every plug that I press is a secret that I hold inside my chest. I'm the switchboard girl, I hear everything you say. I'm the switchboard girl, the voice between the night and day. Every whispered word, every coded phrase, every heart that burned in the operator's maze. I'm the switchboard girl, and darling, I know more than you'd prefer. They forget I'm there, they always do. They speak like wires, don't carry through. But I've heard the crying and the rage, I've heard the love notes, every page. And I have never told a single soul, 'cause every secret makes the city whole. The web of us, the tangled thread, that's what keeps the whole city fed. And I'm the switchboard girl, I hear everything you say. I'm the switchboard girl, the voice between the night and day. Every whispered word, every coded phrase, every heart that burned in the operator's maze. I'm the switchboard girl, and darling, I know more than you'd prefer. Number, please. Number, please.
You're listening to Tin Can Radio, the last light on the dial.
City, rise from the gray, shake off the ashes of the long dark day. You've slept in the dimming for far too long. Now wake up, stand up, find your song. The dawn is on the frequency, the sparks in the street, and the sleeping city's rising to its tired feet. So rise, Tin City, rise, Tin City, rise. Shake the gray from your shoulders, the dark from your eyes. A million little embers underneath the cold sky. light. You were never really dead, you were only asleep. And the morning's calling now, and the calling runs deep. So rise, Tin City, rise, Tin City, rise. Shake the gray from your shoulders, the dark from your eyes. A million little embers underneath the cold skies. So rise, Tin City, rise, Tin City, rise. You don't need the carnival, you don't need the harvest, you don't need a keeper or a ringmaster's largest. You just need each other and the spark that you keep. So rise, Tin City, rise from your sleep. So rise, Tin City. Every street, every soul, a million little sparks making a city whole. Rise from the ashes, rise into the prize. So rise, Tin City, rise, Tin City, rise. Rise, Tin City, rise. Rise, Tin City, rise.
At the lantern lighting ceremony, we gather in the square, each with a little candle and a little prayer. And the keeper lights the first one, slow and with care. And then one lights another, till there's warmth everywhere. 'Cause a single lit candle is a lonely little glow, but it lights the next and the next, and so light one, light them all, light them all, light them all. Pass the little flame from the great to the small. One little candle answers another's call. So light one, light one, light one, light them all. The little flame don't lessen when it lights up its kin. It doubles and it triples, it grows from within. So don't hoard your candle, don't hide your little light. Light the one beside you and watch the dark take flight. From the first lit candle to the last in the row, a chain of little warmths in the cold and the snow. Light one, light them all, light them all, light them all. Pass the little flame from the great to the small. One little candle answers another's call. So light one,
He's got a vault full of morning he won't let out the door, rationing the daylight to the rich and to the poor. A spark for a season, a sunrise for a year. Better save it, says the ringmaster, than waste it all right here. But I did the arithmetic, I did the sum. You can't hoard a wildfire till the kingdom come. Spread, don't spend. Spread, don't spend. A spark in a fist is a spark at its end. Let it catch on the next one, let it catch and ascend. Light is only light when you spread, don't spend. A candle isn't poorer for the candle that it lights. That's the oldest little secret of the long gray nights. He counts it like a coin, but it laughs at the math, 'cause you double every ember when you give it a path. So crack the brass vault, let the gold run loud. Turn the ration sunrise into a crowd. Spread, don't spend. Spread, don't spend. A spark in a fist is a spark at its end. Let it catch on the next one, let it catch and ascend. Light is only light when you spread, don't spend. He's not a villain, he's just tired and afraid. He thinks the dark is mercy 'cause it's all that he's made. But mercy isn't darkness handed out in the cold. Mercy's a match and I'm done doing what I'm told. Spread it, don't spend it. Spread it, don't spend it. Every great little window, kick it open, just lend it. Watch it run street to street till there's nothing to mend. The whole city's alight 'cause we spread, didn't spend. Spread it, all of it. Wop, wop. What don't spend? What don't spend? Wop, wop. What don't spend? Spread it, don't spend. Spread it, don't spend.
The horses don't gallop, the riders are gone, but somebody has to keep the carousel on. So I lean on the crank in the empty gray night, and I turn it, and I turn it by the last little light. Round and round goes the wheel that nobody rides, 'cause if it ever stopped, well, something else dies. I turn the slow carousel, the carousel, the carousel, alone in the dark where the painted horses dwell. Why do I keep it spinning? I could never tell. Maybe somebody might ride it, so I turn the carousel. There were children here once, I can almost hear them shout, before the grid went filament by filament out. Now it's just me and the music winding down, winding slow. And I hope I won't admit to that, I just can't let go. 'Cause a ride that's still turning is a ride that still waits, and waiting's a kindness at the dimming gates. I turn the slow carousel, the carousel, the carousel, alone in the dark where the painted horses dwell. Why do I keep it spinning? I could never tell. Maybe somebody might ride it, so I turn the carousel.
night, and for once I wasn't turning it alone in the cold. For once the slow carousel had somebody to hold. I turned the slow carousel, but maybe not for naught. Maybe every empty circle was the patience that I taught. So ride it, little ember, ride it bright and ride it bold, and I'll keep turning till the whole gray city's gold. The carousel, ride it, child. I'll turn.
A child sent this one. Pressed it to the speaker grill so hard the ink smudged. It just says, "Thank you for staying up with me. Always, little one, always. I keep these hours so nobody has to keep them alone. Here's your song. Sleep soon now."
Light me, light me up. I woke in the gutter with a grin on my face. One eye an ember and one a dead space. The city went gray while I slept in the rain. So I'll burn down the dark just to feel it again. They tell me hush, they tell me hide. Keep your little fire tucked inside. But strike me like a match, let me catch, let me catch. I'm a spark in a city made of kindling and ash. Strike me like a match, watch me dance, watch me crash. Better one bright night than forever in the black. I won't say a word, I just tilt to the head. I do all my talking in orange and red. The bells on my coat have never once rung, but oh, how they'll ring when the burning's begun. They tell me hush, they tell me wait, but a candle don't bargain with the dark, it just makes it late. So strike me like a match, let me catch, let me catch. I'm a spark in a city made of kindling and ash. Strike me like a match, watch me dance, watch me crash. Better one bright night than forever in the black. He keeps the light in a ledger, counts it coin by coin, but light was never his to ration or to join. I'll give it all away in a beautiful waste. Let a million little sparks taste, taste, taste. Strike me like a match, let me catch, let me catch. I'm the grin in the gaslight, I'm the laugh in the ash. Strike me like a match, every window, every street, till the whole gray city's got a fire and a heartbeat. Strike me and watch what I become.
after the crowd's gone, when the midway's gone dark, I practice alone, juggling spark after spark. 5 little embers spinning up in the air. I've never dropped to one, and I do it with care. 'Cause a dropped little spark is a light that goes out, and I won't let one fall. Not a flicker, not a doubt. I'm juggling sparks at 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Keeping every little light in the air, every gem up and around, and I catch them again. I'm juggling sparks alone at 2 a.m. The crowd thinks it's a trick, thinks it's part of the show, but to me it's a promise. It's the only way I know to keep a little light from falling into the dark. So I practice in the empty, juggling spark after spark. 5 embers, 5 souls, 5 little lives in my hands, and I won't let them drop in the dimming gray lands. I'm juggling sparks at 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Keeping every little light in the air, every gem up and around, and I catch them again. I'm juggling sparks alone at 2 a.m. And maybe that's all any of us can really do. Keep a few little lights from falling, me and you. Catch them when they tumble, send them back up high. Keep juggling the sparks till the dark passes by. I'm juggling sparks at 2 a.m., but now I'm not alone. The whole city's juggling, keeping the lights its own. Up and around, catch them, never let them die. We're juggling all the sparks, and we're lighting up the sky. Juggling sparks, never drop to one.
It starts with one voice in a window somewhere, a small little song in the cold night air. Then another joins in from across the way, and a third and a fourth, till there's something to say. 'Cause a single little voice is a lonely little thing, but you put them all together and you've got something to say. And when the whole city sings, the whole city sings. Oh, the darkness can't stand it, oh, the cold takes wings. A million little voices and the warmth that it brings. Oh, there's nothing like the sound when the whole city sings. From gutter road to the midway's bright tents, from the signal room broadcast to the rooftop fence, every gray little corner finds a note and a word, till the whole gray city is a chorus, is a bird. And the carnival can't harvest what a city sings out loud. You can't ration a chorus, you can't dim a crowd. And when the whole city sings, the whole city sings. Oh, the darkness can't stand it, oh, the cold takes wings. A million little voices and the warmth that it brings. Oh, there's nothing like the sound when the whole city sings. And the jester doesn't sing, he's a silent little soul, but he started the song that made the city whole. He lit the first voice with the spark in his eye, and now the whole city's singing 'neath the gray going sky. And when the whole city sings, oh, listen to it rise.
A million little voices
Reaching up past the skies.
This is how a city beats the dark and the kings.
Oh, there's nothing
Like when the whole city sings.
when the whole city sings.
Listen. Listen.
The ironway runs from the east side to the west, through the foundry district and the place I love best. The smoke goes up at 6 and doesn't stop till 10, and the whole city smells of what we've always been. My grandfather worked here before I was born. My father worked here, came home tired and worn. I work here now in the heat and the dark, and I carry the smoke in my lungs as a mark. Breathe in the iron, breathe out the day. This is the oldest work that doesn't go away. Smoke on the iron way, smoke on the iron way, rising in the morning like a prayer we forgot to say. Smoke on the iron way tells you we're still here. We're burning through the labor that defines the year. Smoke on the iron way is the only flag this city ever flew. Some cities have their monuments in stone. We have the smoke, the only thing we've owned. It says we work today, we'll work again. It says we're still alive inside the rain. Breathe in the iron, breathe out the day. This is the oldest work that doesn't go away. Smoke on the iron way. Smoke on the iron way. Rising in the morning like a prayer we forgot to say. Smoke on the iron way tells you we're still here. We're burning through the labor that defines the year. Smoke on the iron way is the only flag this city ever flew. When I'm gone, when this is done, when the foundry cools beneath the quieter sun, the iron way will still be here in the stone, and someone will walk it and feel less alone. Because the smoke holds memory, the way that soil holds seed. It holds the names of everyone who fulfilled this need. And when the wind comes from the east in spring, you're breathing all of us, every working thing. Smoke on the iron way. Smoke on the iron way. Rising in the morning like a prayer we forgot to say. Smoke on the iron way tells you we're still here. We're burning through the labor that defines the year. Smoke on the iron way is the only flag this city ever flew. Still burning. Still burning.
I can lift an anvil, I can lift a cart, I can hoist the whole big top with the strength of my heart. The strongest in the carnival, the mightiest of all. But there's one little weight that's gonna make me fall. 'Cause I can carry iron, I can carry stone, but I can't lift the loneliness of doing it alone. The strong man can't lift this, can't lift this, can't lift this. The heaviest thing there is, and it's nothing I can miss. It's not made of metal, it's the weight of what I miss. The strong man, oh the strong man can't lift this. They cheer when I hoist the impossible load, but nobody helps with the heart that I've towed. I can press 1,000 pounds clear over my head, but I can't lift the gray, can't lift the dread. So what good is a strong man in a city this dim if the heaviest weight is the dark and you can't lift him? The strong man can't lift this, can't lift this, can't lift this. The heaviest thing there is, and it's nothing I can miss. It's not made of metal, it's the weight of what I miss. The strong man, oh the strong man can't lift this. Then the little jester came and he showed me the trick. You don't lift the darkness, friend, with muscle, brawn, or brick. You lift it with a spark, with a small little light. The strongest thing of all is the weakest little bright. So the strong man can't lift this, but a spark can. The heaviest darkness lifted by the smallest little plan. I'll carry all the iron, I'll carry all the stone, but I'll lift the dark with a spark. And I won't lift alone. Can't lift this, but a spark can. Can't lift this, but a spark can.
Thunder away off over the ironway. You'll feel it in the floorboards before you hear it. A low note the whole city hums for a second. Don't fret, it's only the sky clearing its throat. Here in the signal room, the only weather is warm tubes and good music. Let it pour.
There's a strange little secret to the signal in the dark. Sometimes it plays you a song before it's a spark. A melody you've never heard, but you know every word. A tune from a tomorrow that has not yet occurred. Don't ask how the radio knows what's to come. Just listen to the future in the static and the hum. It plays the songs you haven't sung yet, haven't sung yet, haven't sung yet. The music of a morning that the city won't forget. A future on the frequency I hope you can't regret. It plays the songs you haven't sung yet. The machinist heard it once through the signal room wall. A tune that hadn't broadcast, hadn't been written at all. And he kept it to himself. He was too scared to tell that the radio plays the future, and the future's gonna swell. So when you hear a song that you somehow already know, it's the city's coming morning on the radio. It plays the songs you haven't sung yet, haven't sung yet, haven't sung yet. The music of a morning that the city won't forget. A future on the frequency I hope you can't regret. It plays the songs
Hush now, little one, the furnace hums its song. The night shift starts at 8, I won't be long. The stamps and pistons keep the time for us, while Mama makes the quota and the fuss. The steam pipes sing and see when the cold comes in. The conveyor belt is the metronome we're in. I taught you how to count by the press machine. A 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3 between. We don't have a piano, we don't have a choir, but we've got the groan of iron and fire. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby. Close your eyes now, darling, let the factory sing. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby. You grow strong on the sound of everything. The clank, the hiss, the hammer and the pour. The midnight whistle means your mama's at the door. Iron lullaby, sleep now. You're made of tougher things than fear. Your father worked the floor before the war. He said the machine had a rhythm at its core. He hummed along, I heard it in the walls. His voice still lives between the evening calls. We don't have a piano, we don't have a choir, but we've got the groan of iron and fire. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby. Close your eyes now, darling, let the factory sing. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby. You'll grow strong on the sound of everything. The clank, the hiss, the hammer and the pour. The midnight whistle means your mama's at the door. Iron lullaby, sleep now. You're made of tougher things than fear. I'm sorry, this is all the music that I know. I'm sorry for the smoke, the ash, the glow. I wanted something softer for your ears, but the factory paid the rent for 7 years. So I'll sing you the only song I've learned, the rhythm of the life that we have earned. The groan of iron, the hiss of steam, the drum. This is a lullaby of where we're from. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby, iron lullaby. Close your eyes now, darling, let the factory sing. Iron lullaby, iron lullaby, iron lullaby. You'll grow strong on the sound of everything. The clank, the hiss, the hammer and the pour. The midnight whistle means your mama's at the door. Iron lullaby, sleep now. You're made of tougher things than fear. I'll be back before the sun.
I've been running since before the city was named. I was here when the first fire was claimed. I watched them build the bridge and build the pier. I watched the first child born and the last disappear. They threw their secrets in me, I keep them well. The letters, the rings, the things they couldn't tell. I carry them south where the current bends, past the city limits where the knowing ends. A river doesn't judge, it just goes on. A river carries everything, the lost and the gone. What the river knows would fill the library twice. What the river knows has been kept at a price. The weight of all the sorrow that the city has thrown into the current, running under every stone. What the river knows, it carries to the sea in silence. They came to the river in their different states. Some came for peace and some came to debate. I gave them all the same reflection back, a face and sky, and the track I never lacked. A river doesn't judge, it just goes on. A river carries everything, the lost and the gone. What the river knows would fill the library twice. What the river knows has been kept at a price. The weight of all the sorrow that the city has thrown into the current, running under every stone. What the river knows, it carries to the sea in silence. I've outlasted every plan they've ever made. The river outlasts everything, including the afraid. So when you're standing at the bank in the night and you've got too much weight to carry in the light, set it on the water, let it float away. What the river knows, the river won't betray. What the river knows would fill the library twice. What the river knows has been kept at a price. The weight of all the sorrow that the city has thrown into the current, running under every stone. What the river knows, it carries to the sea in silence. Still running.
till it hurts, till the grin splits the mask. Joy is my weapon, and chaos my task.
I hold back the tear, I lock up the cry. Grief is my burden, and stillness my sky.
The apex of the saga, the emotional crest, the laugh and the held sob put to the test.
It's glee and grief, glee and grief.
The manic and the mourning, the leaf and the leaf
Falling from the same tree.
The joy and the grief,
the laugh that's half a scream, and the sob with no relief. You laugh because the burning is the only way you cope.
you grieve because you can't let go of careful little hope.
But the laugh and the sob,
They come from the same well, the same overwhelming, the same heaven, the same hell.
It's glee and grief, glee and grief.
The manic and the mourning, the leaf and the leaf,
Falling from the same tree.
the joy and the grief,
the laugh that's half a scream, and the sob with no relief. My glee is just my grief turned up too loud.
my grief is just my glee that I'm not allowed.
And at the very apex, when we finally feel it all,
The laugh becomes the sob, becomes the rise, becomes the fall.
It's glee and grief.
and they're the same overflow.
The manic and the mourning are the same river's flow.
Let it crest, let it break.
Let it find its relief.
The whole heart of the saga is the glee. And the
Glee and grief the same. You've played this record every night for years. You know my crackle and my scratch by ear. You know the place where the groove runs thin, the part where something in you knows to begin. But tonight I can feel it in the needle's weight, a kind of gentleness that comes too late. You're playing me the way you play your last thing, with the soft attention of an offering. Records don't ask where we go when the music ends. We just spin into the silence and begin again. The last song on the last record tonight is asking you to hold the end with all your might. Not because endings hurt, they do, but because it's been an honor to play through. For you, just you, all these spinning years. The last song on the last record sends its love before the needle lifts above. there's no more music, just the sound. I was pressed in 47 in a factory far, sold to someone's mother who put me in the car. She played me twice and gave me to a daughter who played me every night for 30 years and gave me to you. Records don't ask where we go when the music ends. We just spin into the silence and begin again. The last song on the last record tonight is asking you to hold the end with all your might. Not because endings hurt, they do, but because it's been an honor to play through. For you, just you, all these spinning years. The last song on the last record sends its love before the needle lifts above, and the room goes still, and you finally put me down. And there's no more music, just the sound. I have one more revolution left, I think. One more full circle at the brink. In this final groove, this worn down ring, is every person who ever let me sing their mother's voice, their loneliness, their night. I hold them all inside this little light. The last song on the last record tonight is asking you to hold the end with all your might. Not because endings hurt, they do, but because it's been an honor to play through. For you, just you, all these spinning years. The last song on the last record sends its love before the needle lifts above, and the room goes still, and you finally put me down. And there's no more music, just the sound. Thank you for playing me.
Midday on the Midway. The popcorn cart's got its little chimney going, the strong man's warming up his swing, and the fog's thinned just enough to see the top of the Ferris wheel. Almost cheerful. Almost. Here's some music for it.
I danced when he pulled me, I bowed when he bid, a wooden little wonder doing just what I did. The puppet master's gallery, the prettiest of things, but a puppet's just a prisoner at the end of its strings. He says we never move when there's nobody to see, but he's wrong, oh he's wrong, there's a wanting in me. So I'm the puppet that cut its strings, cut its strings, cut its strings, the wooden little wonder that learned a few things. I'll dance when I want to, I'll spread my own wings. I'm the puppet that finally cut its strings. He carved me to be lovely, he carved me to obey, but he carved me a little too human one day, and the human little part of me It wanted to be free, so I reached for the scissors that he left next to me. Snip, 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 one string at a time. The wrist and the elbow and the knee and the spine. So I'm the puppet that cut its strings, cut its strings, cut its strings. The wooden little wonder that learned a few things. I'll dance when I want to, I'll spread my own wings. I'm the puppet that finally cut its strings. And the jester showed me how, ember-eyed in the gloom. He pointed at my strings and then he pointed around the room at all the little puppets, thinking they had to obey. And one by one we're cutting all our strings away. So I'm the puppet that cut its strings, and so are they all. The whole gray gallery is answering the call. No more master, no more pulling, no more obedient things. We're the puppets of the city, and we cut our own strings. I dance now for me.
I wear a cracked grin and a coat full of color, the brightest little fool, there is no other.
I wear a tall hat and a coat made of soot, the gravest gray keeper from the crown to the boot.
Two different costumes, two different parts, but maybe just one player with two beating hearts. Two hats, one head, two hats.
The jester and the keeper and the in-between that.
Are we two whole people or two halves instead?
Two hats, one head, two hats.
Maybe you're the part of me that never went gray.
Maybe you're the part of me that learned to obey.
Maybe we're a single soul the city split in two.
The wanting and the fearing, the me and the you.
Two hats, one head, two hats.
The jester and the keeper and the in-between that.
Are we two whole people or two halves instead?
Two hats, one head, two hats.
When I'm reckless, I'm the courage that you buried.
When I'm careful, I'm the caution that you carried.
And maybe every person's got a jester and a gray.
A hat that wants to spend it and a hat that says to stay.
Two hats, one head.
And the head is everyone.
We're the fight inside the city, we're the dark and the sun.
So pick up both your hats, friend, the bright and the dread. 'Cause everybody's got two hats and only one head.
Two hats. Oh, 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 oh. Two hats.
One head,
Two hats, one head.
gone dim. The band's playing slow on a broken old whim, but the floor's still standing and your hand's still warm. So dance with me, darling, through the dark and the storm. They can take the whole carnival, they can take the whole night, but they can't take this waltz and they can't take this light. So dance with me in the ruins, in the ruins, in the ruins, where the music's a memory and the ending's a bruising. Hold me through the falling, through the losing, through the losing. Just dance with me, my darling. Dance with me in the ruins. Your dress is the color the city forgot, a red like a heartbeat, a warm in the rot. And I don't care if the tint comes down on our heads. We'll waltz through the rubble till the last spark sheds. 'Cause love in a ruin is the realest love there is. No future to promise, just the now and the his and the hers. So dance with me in the ruins, in the ruins, in the ruins, where the music's a memory and the ending's a bruising. Hold me through the falling, through the losing, through the losing. Just dance with me, my darling. Dance with me in the ruins. If this is the last dance, if the dark really wins, then let the last thing be your warmth against my skin. Let the carnival crumble, let the gray have the rest. I had you for a waltz, and a waltz is the best. So dance with me in the ruins, let the whole thing fall. We'll waltz through the wreckage, we'll outlast it all. Hold me, darling, hold me, till there's nothing left to lose in. 'Cause I'd rather burn beside you than survive in the ruins. Dance with me till the end.
cold at midnight when the city's asleep. We stoke the fire burning 20 fathoms deep. They see the lights, they don't see us below. We are the reason the city has a glow. My hands are black from work, I'm proud to own. My back is bent from carrying what I've sown. But when the morning comes and someone flicks a switch, I am the reason. They say the city runs on industry and trade, but I say it runs on the fire that we've made. Embers in the engine room, embers in the engine room. We burn so everything above us gets to bloom. Embers in the engine room, that's me and that's mine. Every shovel full of coal is a victory sign. Embers in the engine room, we keep this whole city burning through the night. The foreman wrote our names down in a ledger lost. He never stopped to wonder what the fire cost. But I've got 11 children and a wife who knows my name is in the furnace and the furnace glows. They say the city runs on industry and trade, but I say it runs on the fire that we've made. Embers in the engine room, embers in the engine room. We burn so everything above us gets to bloom. Embers in the engine room, that's me and that's mine. Every shovel full of coal is a victory sign. Embers in the engine room, we keep this whole city burning through the night. I don't need a monument or a song on the radio. Wait, I suppose this'll do. Somebody out there knew my name tonight. Somebody said these men kept the light, and I shoveled coal a little harder cause of that. A little prouder, a little straighter. How about that? Embers in the engine room, embers in the engine room. We burn so everything above us gets to bloom. Embers in the engine room, that's me and that's mine. Every shovel full of coal is a victory sign. Embers in the engine room, we keep this whole city burning through the night. Still burning. They watch me in the ring with the beasts and the whip, the great animal tamer with the firm little grip. But I'll tell you a secret that I keep from the crowd. I never tamed nothing, I just asked them out loud. The whip is for show, the chair is a lie. I just talk to the creatures and I look in the eye. That's the animal tamer's secret, tamer's secret.
tamer secrets. You don't tame the wild, you just learn how to keep it. You don't break the spirit, you don't cage it, don't sweep it, you just ask it kindly. That's the animal tamer secret. The carnival wants fear, wants the crack and the roar, but the beasts and I have an understanding at our core. I keep them safe and fed, and they give me the show. No taming, no breaking, just a kindness they know. 'Cause you can't really tame what was born to be free. You can only make a friendship, you and the beast, you and me. That's the animal tamer secret.
Tamer secret.
Tamer secret. You don't tame the wild, you just learn how to keep it. You don't break the spirit, you don't cage it, don't sweep it, you just ask it kindly. That's the animal tamer secret. And maybe that's the secret for the whole gray town. You don't tame the darkness, you don't beat it down. You just ask the little sparks real kind to come out, and they will, they will. That's what it's all about. That's the animal tamer secret. And it works on the night. Tamer secret. You don't tame the darkness, you just ask out the light. No whip and no chair, no fear and no doubt. Just ask the sparks kindly, and they'll all come out. The tamer's secret. Just ask kindly.
Somewhere on the Iron Way, a train just took that song around the loop with it. Round and round it goes, and so do we. Here's the next.
The grid's going out, one filament a night, and nobody knows when we lose the last light. So I'm not gonna wait for a better lit day. The better lit days might be slipping away. There's no point in patience when the dark's coming fast. There's no point in waiting when nothing might last. So kiss me before the lights die. Lights die, lights die. Let me be the last warm thing before the long goodbye. If the dark's gonna take us, then love, let me try. Kiss me, oh kiss me, before the lights die. I won't promise forever, forever's a lie. In a city this dim you don't promise the sky. But I'll promise you now, I'll promise you this hour, a warm in the cold and a bloom in the flower. 'Cause forever's too big for a town gone so gray. But right now, just right now, I can give you today. So kiss me before the lights die, lights die, lights die. before the lights die. But what if the lights don't die? What if a little fool spark runs window to window and burns back the dark? Then I'll kiss you in the morning in a city full of day. But I'm kissing you now, I'm not waiting that way. So kiss me before the lights die, or kiss me till they don't. Either way I want your warmth, and either way I won't. Let the dark have the last word, let the gray have the sky. So kiss me, oh kiss me before the lights die. Before the lights die, or until they don't. So here we are at the end of the tale, a million little sparks where the dark used to prevail. The carnival is over, the harvest is done, and the city's full of mornings, full of warmth, full of sun. It started with one ember in a gutter in the cold, and it ends with a city full of warmth and gold. 'Cause we're a million sparks, a million sparks, a million sparks, a million little lights that took back the dark. From one little ember to a million little marks, we are the city, we are the million sparks. And the radio is playing it soft and it's warm, the last frequency that carried us through the storm. So tune in one more time, press your ear to the grill, and hear the whole saga in a melody still. The spark and the keeper, the glee and the grief, the loop and the ember, the loss and relief. 'Cause we're a million sparks, a million sparks, a million sparks, a million little lights that took back the dark. From one little ember to a million little marks, we are the city, we are the million sparks. And somewhere in the warmth there's a jester taking rest, the silent little ember who gave the city its best. And somewhere in the quiet there's a ringmaster gray, watching the warmth he hid finally find its way. Father and the firstborn, the keeper and the spark, they made a million mornings out of one little dark. 'Cause we're a million sparks, and we're shining tonight, a whole gray city glowing with a million little lights. From one little ember to a million little larks. Good night, sweet Tin City, we're a million sparks. She works the fortune tent with a painted-on grin, red on her lips and a secret within. She'll read you your future for a spark and a song, and you'll fall for her smile, though you know it's all wrong. 'Cause behind the painted smile, there's a real one she hides, a fragile little true thing she keeps locked inside. She's the girl with the painted smile, painted smile, painted smile, luring in the lonely for a dangerous while. But I've seen her in the mirror drop the act for a mile. I'm in love with the girl behind the painted smile. She's velvet and danger, she's sugar and spite, the most beautiful warning on the midway tonight. The ringmaster uses her to draw the crowd in, but I want the woman, not the wonder, not the sin. So I'll wait by the tent till the last lamp is low, till she wipes off the paint and she lets the real show. She's the girl with the painted smile, painted smile, painted smile, luring in the lonely for a dangerous while. But I've seen her in the mirror drop the act for a mile. I'm in love with the girl behind the painted smile. One night she caught me watching as she scrubbed off the red, and instead of the painted grin, she gave a tired one instead. And that tired little true smile was worth more than the show, 'cause that one she didn't paint, that one I get to know. She's the girl with the painted smile, but not tonight, not for me. Tonight she wears the real one, and tonight she's finally free. Wipe away the painted, let the true one beguile. I'm in love with the woman behind the painted smile. The painted smile, show me the real one.
She keeps them in jars lined up on the sill. The baker's long shadow, the sergeant's shadow still, the shadow of the woman who laughed every day. She keeps them in order and keeps them from gray. She steals them at noon when the light hits just right. She peels them up gentle and screws them in tight. She trades them like marbles but never forkeeps the shadows of people who fell into sleep. But shadows aren't empty, they carry the weight of everything each person decided too late. The girl who collected shadows knows that inside each dark shape something glows. The shadow of the brave man shows his fear. The shadow of the laughing shows she knows that shadows are the truest thing that shows. She found one once belonging to no one at all, just lying in the corner of the school hall. She took it home and tried it on for size. It fit her like the truth and fit her like a lie. But shadows aren't empty, they carry the weight of everything each person decided to lay. The girl who collected shadows knows that inside each dark shape something glows. The shadow of the brave man shows his fear. The shadow of the laughing shows a tear. She holds them to the window one by one and reads the lives they live beneath the sun. The girl who collected shadows, she knows that shadows are the truest thing that shows. They asked her, "Don't you want your own?" She said, "Mine's always with me, it's the loneliest thing I own. A shadow is the part of you that goes wherever you do. Mine knows everything I've ever been afraid of, it's true." But there, she said, and touched the jar, "There's a free now traveling far. And when I hold them up and let the light come through, I see every person perfectly. Do you?" The girl who collected shadows knows that inside each dark shape something glows. The shadow of the brave man shows his fear. The shadow of the laughing shows a tear. She holds them to the window one by one and reads the lives they live beneath the sun. The girl who collected shadows, she knows that shadows are the truest thing that shows.
The fortune teller left a reading for whoever's listening at this hour. She said, "You will burn brightest just before the dark comes fast." And that is not a curse. That is the whole point of a candle. She hates giving comfort, so when a little slips through, I pass it along. Here's the music.
I breathe into the fire and the fire listens well. I pull the glass like taffy into shapes I cannot tell, until they cool and settle and the color fills the form. A frozen piece of breathing made before the evening storm. They bring me what they wanna hold but can't hold in their hands. A grief too large for speaking, or a joy no heart withstands. I breathe it into glass and then I set it on the shelf. And people buy their feelings back when they can't face themselves. One breath, that's all it takes to change a thing. One breath, the glass decides what it will bring. The glass blower's breath is the closest thing to prayer. The glass blower's breath makes the invisible appear. I pour the liquid fire into the shape of what you feel. And when it cools and hardens, it becomes glass blower's breath, and everything you've lost gets its own name. A boy once brought me silence in a jar, he said. I found it in the garden after my mother fled. I blew him something hollow with a space inside its chest. He held it to his ear and said it sounded like the rest. One breath, that's all it takes to change a thing. One breath, the glass decides what it will bring. The glass blower's breath is the closest thing to prayer. The glass blower's breath makes the invisible appear. I pour the liquid fire into the shape of what you feel. And when it cools and hardens, it becomes something real. The glass blower's breath, and everything you've lost gets its own name. Glass is just sand that's been through hell. It doesn't know what shape it is to tell. I am the go-between, the breath, the blow, between the formless heat and what the people know. And someday, when I'm gone, they'll find the shelf still crowded with the pieces of myself. Every shape I gave to someone else was just a breath I couldn't keep for myself. The glass blower's breath is the closest thing to prayer. The glass blower's breath makes the invisible appear. I pour the liquid fire into the shape of what you feel. And when it cools and hardens, it becomes something real. The glass blower's breath, and everything you've lost gets its own name. Still warm, still warm.
I drew a city in the margin of a page, a city with no name and with no listed age. The streets were curved the way I like them best, with the harbor on the east and hills to the west. I named the streets for things I'd meant to say, for feelings that I had then put away. I labeled one lane regret and one lane soon, and built a little square beneath a drawn-up moon. I put it in a drawer and thought that it was done. I pulled it out in winter to find it in the sun. The map maker's error, the city
place that somehow grew. They came with their belongings and they asked me where the center was. I said I never meant it. They said they'd come because the map maker's error is the city they call home. The map maker's error, and now I'm not alone. A woman knocked and showed me a faded print. Said she'd lived on Harbor Road for 17 months. I'd drawn that road one Tuesday in the rain. She said the harbor smelled exactly as I'd named. I put it in a drawer and thought that it was done. I pulled it out in winter to find it in the sun. The map maker's error, the city that I drew. The map maker's error, the place that somehow grew. They came with their belongings and they asked me where the center was. I said I never meant it. They said they'd come because the map maker's error is the city they call home. The map maker's error, and now I'm not alone. I drew the park with swings that don't exist. I drew the fog the way I draw a fist, instinctively without a second thought. And someone built the very thing I'd write. Now I'm afraid to put my pencil down, afraid of every mark, each new drawn down, because somewhere between the lines I make a real place hums, a real city wakes. The map maker's error, the city that I drew. The map maker's error, the place that somehow grew. They came with their belongings and they asked me where the center was. I said I never meant it. They said they'd come because the map maker's error is the city they call home. The map maker's error, and now I'm not alone. I haven't drawn the ending yet.
When all the other stations went to silence and snow, when the last transmitter died and the broadcast stopped slow, there was one little signal that refused to go dark. The last frequency holding a flicker, a spark. No money, no sponsor, no reason to stay. Just a signal in the night that won't fade away. It's the last frequency, last frequency, last frequency. The only voice still broadcasting across the Dead Sea. When the rest goes quiet, you can always find me on the last frequency, and I'll never let it be. Tune past the static, past the ghosts and the gun, past the dead old call signs that nobody plays on. And there at the bottom of the dial, soft and warm, is the last frequency frequency, riding out the storm. I'll play through the harvest, I'll play through the rain. I'll play till the morning comes back again. It's the last frequency, last frequency, last frequency. The only voice still broadcasting across the Dead Sea. When the rest goes quiet, you can always find me. I'm the last frequency, and I'll never let it be. They tried to shut me down, the carnival, the cold, but a frequency's a hard thing for a hand to hold. You can ration every spark, you can dim every light, but the signal slips right through you. The signal owns the night. It's the last frequency, and it's the first of the new. When the morning finds a city, I'll be broadcasting it to you. Tune in to the warm at the bottom of me, 'cause I'm the last frequency, and I'm setting the city free. The last frequency says good night.
This is the night, I can feel it coming on. The night the whole gray city finally turns to dawn. The jester's got his match, and the citizens are lit. And there's no holding back now, not a single little bit. Window to window, the catching's begun. A contagion of light, a city undone. 'Cause everything catches tonight, catches tonight, catches tonight, catches tonight. Every gray little corner, every soul, every light. There's no stopping the wildfire, there's no holding the bright. Oh, everything, The whole great city burning with a million points of light. Let it catch, let it spread, let it soar to its height. Everything, everything, everything catches Everything, everything, everything catches tonight. Let it burn. Everything catches tonight. Let it
Don't touch that dial, friend. There's nothing else out there. Free. This is Tin Can Radio.
Chain me and lock me and bury me deep. I'll wriggle right out before you can weep. I've escaped every trap that they've ever designed, but there's one little prison I've left behind. I can slip any handcuff, any box, any cell, but I can't escape the city, and I know it too well. So here's my last trick, my last trick, my last trick. The greatest escape, and it's gonna be quick. Not out of a box, not out of a brick. Out of the darkness, that's my last trick. They think I'll escape from the chains and the locks. They don't know I'm planning to escape from the box that's bigger than all of them, the dimming, the gray. I'm gonna pick the lock on the night and walk away. Watch close, 'cause this one's the best. The escape from the dark is the ultimate test. So here's my last trick, my last trick, my last trick. The greatest escape, and it's gonna be quick. Not out of a box, not out of a brick. Out of the darkness, that's my last trick. The jester showed me how, he handed me a spark. He said the lock on the night is just a flicker in the dark. So I'm picking it now, I can feel the tumbles turn. The greatest escape there is. I'm learning how to burn. So here's my last trick, and it worked, it's done. I escaped from the darkness, I picked the lock on the sun. Not out of a box, not a chain, not a brick. Out of the night itself, that was my last trick. My last trick. Out of the dark.
Spun sugar and a smile, so sweet on the tongue. The prettiest little poison the carnival spun. Come taste the wonder, come taste the delight. But the sweetness is a stand-in for the soul you'll lose tonight. It's sugar on the surface and a hook underneath. A beautiful temptation with a set of little teeth. They're cotton candy lies, candy lies, candy lies. Sweet on your lips with a cost in your eyes. Pink and pretty, perfect till the sweetness dies. Oh, beware, my darling, of the cotton candy lies. It's just a little spark, it's a small little fee for a sweetness like this, for a wonder like me. That's the carnival talking, that's the barker's refrain. And the sweeter the offer, the higher the pain. So don't trust the sugar, don't trust the glow. The sweetest little lies are the ones that hurt slow. The cotton candy lies, candy lies, candy lies. Sweet on your lips with the cost in your eyes. Pink and pretty, perfect till the sweetness dies. Oh, beware, my darling, of the cotton candy lies. But the jester's got a sweetness that doesn't cost a thing, a wonder that's for free, a real and honest spring. No teeth in his offer, no hook in his glee, just a spark he gives away. Now that's the real sweet. See? So leave the cotton candy lies, the lies, the lies. There's a sweetness that's for free and it never dies. Take the jester's little spark, watch the real sweet rise. No more, no more, no more cotton candy lies. Candy lies, cotton candy lies. But the real sweet's free.
I have stood here since before the first broadcast. My legs are steel and rust, and I outlast the ones who built me and the ones who left. I am the tower on the hill bereft. I broadcast into emptiness at night. I throw the signal out and hold it tight against the weather and the frequency decay. I have been broadcasting every single day. They tuned to me at first, they tuned away. Now only 10 city radio stays. Old radio towers, confession. I was built to carry voices to the end. Old radio towers, confession. I have loved every single thing I've sent. The music and the static and the sign on at dawn, the sign off at midnight when the last show's gone. Old radio towers, confession. I am still here, I am still here. Still here. The birds have nested in my upper third. The lightning struck me 5 times. Every word still gets through, still reaches the other side. I am the reason something doesn't hide. They tuned to me at first, they tuned away. Now only 10 city radio stays. Old radio towers, confession. I was built to carry voices to the end. Old radio towers, confession. I have loved every single thing I've sent. The music and the static and the sign on at dawn, the sign off at midnight when the last show's gone. Old radio towers, confession. I am still here, I am still here.
broadcast nothing, just the hum of the signal and the nothing. And somewhere in the nothing I can hear the city breathing slow, alive and clear. And I throw the nothing out into the air as gently as a song that needs to care, because even silence broadcast from a tower says someone's at the signal every hour. Old radio towers confession, I was built to carry voices to the end. Old radio towers confession, I have loved every single thing I've said. The music and the static and the sign on at dawn, the sign off at midnight when the last show's gone. Old radio towers confession, I am still here, I am still here. She bends herself backward, she folds herself small. She can fit through a keyhole, she can climb up a wall. But the one thing she can't bend is the want in her chest, and she's folded everything else to hide it from the rest. So flexible in body, so rigid in love, she'll twist into anything. But the thing she's afraid of, it's the contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. The one thing she can't bend, the one part that won't part. She'll fold up her whole body, but she won't make a start on the only thing that's rigid, the contortionist's heart. I watched her every night fold into a box, and I wanted to tell her that I'd be her locks, that she didn't have to bend, didn't have to contort, that I'd love her standing straight every awkward report. But she's so used to folding, to making herself fit, that a love that lets her stand up scares the life out of it. It's the contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. Contortionist's heart. The one thing she can't bend, the one part that won't part. She'll fold up her whole body, but she won't make a start on the only thing that's rigid, the contortionist's heart. Then one night she unfolded, stood up straight and tall, and she looked at me unbent, not contorted at all. And she said with her eyes what her body never could, I don't have to fold for you. And oh, that was good. It's the contortionist's heart, but it's learning how to stand, not folded, not twisted, but open, unplanned. She'll bend for the crowd, but for me she'll just be the contortionist's heart, finally free. The contortionist's heart, stand up,
You're velvet, I'm ash, that's the joke of us two. The warm and the burnt out, the wanting, the through. You glow like a curtain in a theater still grand, and I'm the gray leftover of a snuffed out hand. But velvet loves the ash, though it shouldn't, though it can't. And ash loves the velvet till it can't recant. So it's velvet and ash, velvet and ash, the soft and the cinder in a dangerous clash. You're the warm I don't deserve, I'm the cold in your sash. But oh, how we burn, my velvet and ash. They say we don't match, they say we're all wrong. The bright and the burnt out don't belong in a song. But you reach for my grayness and you don't pull away, and a little of your color seeps into my clay. So love me though I'm ash, love me though I'm cold, and I'll love you so warm that you'll never grow old. So it's velvet and ash, velvet and ash, the soft and the cinder in a dangerous clash. You're the warm I don't deserve, I'm the cold in your sash. But oh, how we burn, my